Welcome to the Doctor's Kitchen with me, Dr. Rupi. This video is going to be slightly different. A lot of people don't really understand how I can do all the social media stuff, run a podcast, do YouTube videos, write my books, do medicine, practice in emergency and general practice, do my master's in nutritional medicine, run a non-profit, start a digital tech company, be a clinical entrepreneurship fellow for the NHS, all the other stuff in terms of cooking, speaking events, wellness events that I do as well. There's a lot of stuff that I've done, and the first thing to note is that I did not start doing all of those things on day one. This is like an 8-year sort of journey for me. But there are a few things that I want to talk to you about that allow me to be really efficient with every single day. The first thing to note is that I'm in an extremely privileged position. I have a good sort of job and sort of foundation. I don't have dependables, and I have a loving, caring family and friends around me as well. A lot of us don't recognize or are grateful for them until they go away. So that's the first thing. Just be grateful for everything you have at this point, and then plan your goals going forward. Things that help me on a daily basis, okay? I schedule everything. Monday, I had 2 meetings, one via Skype. I scheduled a whole bunch of things for social media for that week. I then went to work for 8 hours. I came back at 10 p.m. I scheduled my evening meditation, and I scheduled my morning routine as well. And I'll talk to you about those different routines. Everything is scheduled. It doesn't kill spontaneity, but it just gives me the peace of mind that even if something comes up in the meantime, everything's on track. Google Calendars is one tool that I use because I find it easier in terms of the user interface, but there are many other tools out there as well. Obviously, as this is the Doctor's Kitchen, my lifestyle is super important to my productivity. Go for regular walking breaks. Honestly, game changing. If you block 4 hours of your time to do work, it's not going to happen. You're going to be procrastinating, you're not going to be efficient. Every hour that I'm working, I will time 45 to 50 minutes, and it will go off, and at that time, whatever I'm doing, I'll finish the sentence, I will stand up, take everything off in terms of your social media, your tech and everything, and go for a walk. You will be surprised at how refreshing that is to your brain and how much more productive you can be after that. On the subject of smaller periods of work, I now stop working after 6 p.m. If you know that you've got a deadline and you have to finish by that time, and then afterwards you can do whatever you want. You can watch Netflix, you can chill out, you can have a great meal, you can cook, whatever. Then you will be more efficient in those smaller periods of hours. Then if you allow yourself 10 to 12 hours, you will procrastinate. And I'm a massive procrastinator. So scheduling your time in smaller blocks will make you a lot more efficient within those blocks of time. I prioritize my morning routine. A lot of people don't like the thought of morning routines because it sounds quite static. If I conquer the morning, then I know that my day is at least set up. So waking up at 6 a.m. latest. Nutrition, obviously for me, is a vital part. I've got lots of master quick recipes that I can make within 5 to 10 minutes. If you don't know them, then check it out on the YouTube channel and in both books as well. Doing a workout, and the workout doesn't have to be in a gym. HIIT training, which I find super motivating, and you can do it anywhere. Strength training, because I think it's a vital part of overall wellness, but also yoga, mobility and flow. So I do stretching exercises, even if I only have 5 minutes before I need to shower and then run out the door, I will do that exercise, because even mentally, it really does set me up for a fantastic day. Meditation, making sure that you are bringing time to sort of study your onslaught of thoughts that we all are bombarded with. Sometimes you use a self-guided technique. Others, I use a guided app. 10% Happier is fantastic. There's a whole bunch of others, Headspace, Calm, whatever works for you. Try the free trials and figure out which one is more to your liking. I'm an early riser because I like to get things done early in the morning, but depending on your personality type, that might not be right for you. But I think at least people should try it for a couple of weeks. I mean it, 2 weeks. Wake up at 6, make sure you go to sleep early enough so you actually have that good dose of sleep that everyone needs to be productive, and see how you feel by getting things done early in the day. For me, it's a massive high. If I can get a few things checked off before most people have even got out of bed, that for me is a win. I am so easily distracted. If you know that your phone in your bedroom is going to be causing you to scroll on social media, or it's the first thing you look at in the morning, don't keep your phone in the bedroom. Keep it out of the bedroom. Now, for like the last 3-4 years, my phone goes nowhere near my bedroom. The only thing that goes in my bedroom is me in my pajamas when I'm sleeping. The other thing I do, and this depends on your personality as well, because a lot of people don't like to-do lists, but I physically write my to-do list out. This is my to-do list, and this is like probably years and years of to-do, and you can tell like I love ticking things off. I've probably used this amount of paper, and you have to be very sparse with your goals and your to-do list, because you can't put like everything like take out the trash. No. This is for like big things. So for example, write TED Talk. This is gonna sound weird, but every week for the past 250 weeks, I have done a weekly voice note to myself. It's completely private. It will never be shared with anyone else unless I'm hacked. It's basically a summary of what my week has been. It only takes 5 minutes. I record it on my phone directly to my voice memos. I haven't listened back to a single one, but the process of speaking out loud to yourself in a private room allows me to reflect on the week before and then also plan for the week ahead. Visualization is fantastic. It's what has allowed me to plan. I'm going to do my master's. I'm going to start a non-profit. I'm going to try and change nutrition training in UK and beyond by teaching medics and all health professionals how to cook. I want to do a podcast. I want to do more YouTube videos. I want to do more content that's allowing people to change their shopping baskets on a weekly basis. These are things that have been conjured out of me checking in with myself and how I'm feeling on a weekly basis. As the Doctor's Kitchen has grown over the last 4 years, what I used to do all on my own in terms of editing, in terms of pictures, in terms of managing social media accounts and all that kind of stuff, I have now been able to delegate to other people. So I'm really fortunate to have a bunch of people on my team. If you go to thedoctorskitchen.com, you will see the team and the contributors section. So asking for help, even if it's for your friends, your family in the early stages, it doesn't need to be someone who's been in the game and had like decades of experience. It can be sometimes your friends, but you'd be surprised at the number of people in your network now, or people who know people that could provide that regular sounding board. Lastly, I want to talk to you about actually how I work, and this for me has been a game changer. It's a 20 quid stand-up desk thingamajig. When you're standing, you are engaging your muscles, you are providing a lot of blood flow to different parts of your body, and I find this is game changing when it comes to keeping my attention as well and keeping me productive. I hope these tips have been useful for you. I kind of feel like I've got imposter syndrome trying to tell people as to how to be more proactive with their time, because I am one of the biggest procrastinators out there. And so these are just some tips that I've found along the way that have helped me be a lot more considerate with my time and a lot more efficient with my time as well. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe, but make sure you also get yourself off YouTube, because you probably should be doing some work right now. I'm only joking. We have a tendency, I think, to beat ourselves up, and I think being more compassionate and kind to ourselves is something that everyone needs to do a bit more of. Enjoy the videos, enjoy the cooking, and I'll catch you in the kitchen another time. Thank you so much for watching this video. There's so many others for you to enjoy right here. Check out thedoctorskitchen.com, sign up to the newsletter where I give science-based recipes every single week. There's a podcast, there's 2 books, there's loads more content on social media, doctors_kitchen, and I hope to see you there.